Alright, man. I don't even know where I'm gonna start with this video, to be honest. Um, Modern gaming is actually such a joke. Well, at least AAA gaming. I know indie gaming is still great, but Star Wars bros, it's over. It's so over. If you're a Star Wars fan right now, I definitely just recommend packing up and moving to a different franchise because it's never been so over. Do you own a 3060 Ti? A pretty good graphics card. Well, then you have the privilege, the utter privilege, to play Star Wars Outlaws at 720p. What the fuck? Ubisoft recommends GeForce RTX 3060 Ti rendering at 720p to play Star Wars Outlaws on PC. DLSS and FSR are required to play Star Wars Outlaws at all resolutions on PC if you want to hit 60 FPS. Even at 1080p, you'll need to upscale from 720p. What the fuck? What happened to talented game developers that could optimize their games? It's like all the talented people in the gaming industry for optimization got fired, and they brought in a bunch of crackheads. It's like they went up to a group of people who have all been kicked in the head by a horse as a child and said, "Hey, you guys look like you'd be great people to optimize our game. You're fucking hired." Ubisoft recommends getting a 3060 Ti to play this game at 720p, and I expect for anyone who expects me to get a 3060 Ti to play a game at 720p to go fuck themselves. I would like to remind you guys that the full version of this game that's going to play at 720p on a 3060 Ti costs $170 Canadian, or around $130 American. For fucking sub Xbox 360 performance/graphics. Wow, great job, Ubisoft. You know, you guys just really hit it out of the park when it comes to 2005 standards. And I have a feeling, a commenter pointed this out to me on my channel, but I have a feeling that Nvidia and AMD are purposely, paying these companies to make their games perform more shit, so that people are, forced to get higher end graphics cards. I have a feeling that's happening. But unfortunately, this isn't the only thing I have to say about the game in today's video. Because yes, the optimization is obviously shit, right? But I mean, the game looks shit too. It looks shit, it looks cheap. Just take a look at this. Obviously I flipped the video because I don't know if they're gonna try to copyright strike me. But dude, that explosion looked so fucking cheap. That looked so fucking cheap. If I had the game pre-ordered at this point, I would cancel my pre-order because this does not look good. And this isn't the only clip we're gonna go over today. That was bad, sure. Wait until you see this. I mean, just look at that cutting-edge AI, dude. I mean, that stormtrooper must have been kicked in the head by a donkey at least 7 times as a child. Once again, I would like to remind you this game is $170 Canadian, $130 American, and so far we've seen abysmal optimization and the most dogshit AI of all time. You might have also noticed in that clip that the girl you play as shot a stormtrooper in the face and nothing happened to him. He was completely fine. So, if shooting an enemy in the face doesn't kill him, what does? Well, take a look at this. So, shooting an enemy in the face with a gun doesn't really do anything, but slapping the enemy while it has a fucking helmet on, that kills the enemy. The state of AAA video games is pathetic at the moment. AAA video games cost more than ever, they're less immersive than ever, and they perform worse than ever for a lot of games. A lot of the time they focus on shit that nobody cares about, And then all these devs wonder why they're getting laid off. But of course, everyone's favorite group of people in the gaming industry, games journalists, are defending this game and saying it is amazing. I mean, just take a look at this article. Apparently, according to this game's journalist, this game is just like Red Dead. This game probably does feel like Red Dead without all the good aspects of Red Dead. It probably plays just like a 360 game like Red Dead did. To compare some slop like this to a masterpiece like Red Dead is actually just disrespectful, dude. And you wonder why these games journalists aren't respected. They always somehow have the opposite opinion to everyone else. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say. This game looks like garbage.